All right, so figure 2 shows a sketch of the curve with equation. The curve intersects the y-axis at point A and B. So what you have now, you have a C curve and A and B points are lies on the y-axis. Okay, find the exact value of the y coordinate. But everyone knows how to figure out the exact value. Exact value means you are not allowed to use calculator in this question. Please show your working exactly. So he's talking about exact value. So if you want to find the y coordinate of A point and B point, so we know that okay, it is lies on the y-axis. So at y-axis, you know that you have to put x equal to 0. So let's put x equal to 0 quickly. So put x equal to 0, shift 2 by 3 into another side. So obviously when you 2 by 3 will multiply with 0, so you will get the answer actually 0. On the right side, you will, you know that, so whenever you will see 0, 1 and minus 1, so you should know about that one beta. Okay, I can't take inverse, everyone knows, until you will make same range. The problem is that is 3y plus pi by 4 and that is only y. Let's multiply with 3. So it will become pi by 4, 3y, 9 pi by 4. Do not try to use calculator because he is talking about find the exact value. Please show your working clearly without calculator. Perfect. And add pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4. Plus pi by 4. So it will become 2 pi by 4, which is pi by 2. So pi by 2, which it will become 10 pi by 4, which is 5 pi by 2, if I'm not wrong. Perfect. So simply beta, now you can use the grade of sign. At which angle you will get 0? The grade of sign is 0, 0, 1, minus 1. At 0 degree and 2 pi you will get 0, and at pi you will get 0 actually. I want to get 0 now, but the right side is 0 actually. The final answer will become 0, 2 pi and pi, because at these angles you will get actually 0. The answer is not that is not an answer of y value beta, that is the answer of this angle actually. I already told you. Now look at the screen. 0 is included in the range or not? No, sir. So please cross this answer. 2 pi is included in the range or not? Better check it. 5 pi by 2. Pi by 2 is 90. 5 times 90? Uh, 450. Yes. And that is 90 actually. So range is actually between 90 and 450. So as you know that pi is also a part of range. 2 pi is also a part of range, but 0 is not a part of range. But everyone knows that you have to add 2 pi until the answer will be outside the range of this question. You have to add 2 pi with everyone until the answer of uh, this question will be outside the range. So yes, when you will add 0, when you will add 2 pi with 0, so what you will get 2 pi. So again, 2 pi is included, which is also a part of. So just simplify. Subtract pi by 4 So it will become 7 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. So the answer will become 7 pi by 12 and pi by 4 actually. That is our final answer of this question. Pi by 4 is 45 degree. Let's move forward to talk about next part. The next part is show that dy over dx whole square equal to 1 over p minus qx square. Okay, so let's figure out the derivative. Everyone knows how to find dy over dx. The derivative of x is actually beta, everyone knows, 1. So constant will remain same. The derivative of sine of angle will be, sine of angle will be cos of angle. But the most important point in derivative is take the derivative of angle. Take the derivative of box. Take the derivative of box with me. The derivative of 3y will be, beta y, the derivative of y is not 1, dy over dx. Please remember, that is constant. The derivative of constant is 0. So it means the further derivative of angle is actually 3 dy over dx. So 2 by 3, let's shift into another side. It will become 3 by 2. I think it can be cancelled out. No need. 3 can be cancelled out. So 2 cos 3y plus pi by 4 dy over dx. So let's shift 2 into another side. Cos of 3y plus pi by 4. Perfect? Perfect. So dy over dx will become, shift into another side, so 1 over 2 cos 3y plus pi by 4. I hope everyone can understand over here. So what I'm doing actually, I have to take only derivative. What should I need to do? I need to take derivative of sine actually. Derivative of sine is actually cos, but take the derivative of angle as well. Be careful. Then make the subject dy over dx. What I want to find? I want to find the square of dy over dx. But remember, bete, on the right side there is not any x, not any cos term, not any sine term actually. So how can we remove cos term actually from this question? Because what he want to ask is show that the answer is without cos and sine terms. I want to get the answer in this form. Problem. So beta, if you want to remove cos, do not try to think about compound angle because I want to remove cos. If you are going to apply compound angle, so obviously you will not get the final answer because I want to get the answer without trigonometric functions. So that is only possible. We know that sine square angle plus cos square angle, everyone knows it is always equal to 1. Please make cos square subject. So 1 minus sine square 3y plus pi by 4. So cos of 3y plus pi by 4 will become, let's take square root on both sides, so it will become 1 minus sine of 3y plus pi by 4 whole square. I can shift this square outside the way. Sir, why I'm doing like this? Because beta, we know that, we already know that our question is actually in terms of sine. That is our question. That is our question. Can you make sine of 3y by 3y plus pi by 4 subject? Shift into another side. So it will become 3x over 2 sine of 3y plus pi by 4. Just substitute beta 2 into it is equal to beta this one. Cos of 3y. It is equal to this one. Perfect. So now our goal has been completed. I can convert our question in terms of x actually. 1 minus, what is the value of sine 3y plus pi by 4? 3x over 2. 3x over 2. Simple. So always remember in P3 we have a lot of questions like this. At the end we have to see what we want to show. We want to show our answer without trigonometric functions. So it's very simple. I will explain again, bete. I want to remove cos actually. So, but we can't remove cos functions. We can convert our one trigonometric function in terms of another trigonometric functions. That is the main problem. We can't remove. So that's why we need to convert our cos function in terms of sine function. Why? Because we know that our sine function is actually equal to 3x over 2, this one. So then you can do this question easily. So 1 over 2 square root of, just simplify, 1 minus 9x square over 4. So 4 minus 9x square over 4. So what can I do further? 2 square root of, what is the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. It can be cancelled out. So that is our dy over dx. But I want to get the square of dy over dx. Please take the square of dy over dx. So the square of dy over dx will become 4 minus 9 x square. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. I'm right. So it can be cancelled out. So the final answer will be 1 over 4 minus 9x square. So this question is very, very important in P3. Very, very important because we have to do some calculation in this question. And there is a little bit main issue which we need to convert our cos function actually in terms of sine. Otherwise, I don't think we have any kind of problem. All right, so the normal to curve at A and tangent to at B intersect at point D, and okay, so using the answer to part B, to sketch the curve C, find the simplest form, the x coordinate of D point. So let's figure out the exact x coordinate. We know that exact means we can't use calculator for this working. We have to show our complete working. And bete, if you want to find the x coordinate of D point, so yes, you can see D is the point of intersection of tangent at B point and normal at A point. So first of all, let's draw the tangent at B and A point. So these are two tangents at B and A point, but I want to get normal line at A point. So what will be the normal line? Normal line is always perpendicular to tangent line, everyone knows. This is bete normal line, which is perpendicular to tangent line at A point. So where they will meet actually, I have to find the x coordinate of this point of intersection actually. Perfect. So I want to get the equation of this tangent line and I want to get the equation of this normal line. So let's start. So let's find out the first equation of normal line. So everyone knows from P2 how to figure out the equation of normal line. So dy over dx is available, which is 1 over square root 4 minus 9x square. Everyone knows dy over dx is actually gradient of tangent. So I want to find gradient of tangent at a point. Obviously, then you can get the gradient of normal line. Everyone knows. So let's figure out the gradient of tangent at a point. A point is 0 comma pi by 4. Put x equal to 0. So it will become square root of 4, which is 1 over 2. I have a question. The main problem is if you will not try to make diagram, then you will lose marks actually. Why? Because look at the screen. The gradient of tangent is actually 1 over 2, which is positive. Can you see the gradient of tangent should be positive or it should be negative? As you can see, it is a downward line, but obviously this line should be have, it should have negative gradient. So be careful. Just you have to put negative sign at the end of the gradient of tangent. If you don't want to do like this, so then you can move back, and you know that whenever you will see square root on both sides, you have to put plus minus actually. Then you need to put plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. But at the end again you have to check the gradient of tangent will be positive or negative. The downward line have always negative gradient actually. So be careful, the gradient of tangent is not positive. It is negative actually. So let's figure out the gradient of normal. Gradient of normal is always the perpendicular line of tangent. So how to figure out the gradient of normal, which is negative reciprocal of tangent gradient actually. So let's figure out the equation. Bacha log 0 at a point which is 0 comma pi by 4 y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. So if you will not put plus minus, you can lose marks. Otherwise, if you will not make diagram to check what will be the tangent line downward or upward, again you will lose the marks. Now let's figure out I want to find now equation of this tangent line at B point. So the coordinates of B is 0 comma put x equal to 0. Again the gradient of tangent will be 1 over 2. Beta use this point to finding the equation of tangent line. I don't think now there is an issue. Let's move forward. Y minus y1 equal to m times, everyone knows, x minus x1. Hello, keep your eyes on the screen. So x by 2 plus 7 pi by 2, sorry, pi by 12 actually. So okay, done. That is a equation of tangent and that is a equation of normal, and D is the point of intersection between normal line and tangent line. So D is the point of intersection. Everyone know how to find point of intersection by using simultaneously. Put equal to each other. Make x terms separately and pi terms separately. Everyone knows how to take LCM or not? I hope everyone knows. 12. So it will become minus 3x over 2. To the right side, if you will take LCM, 2 to the 4, x minus 4x minus 3x. So minus 4 pi by 12. Minus minus can be cancelled out. 4 3s are so over 2, so the value of x will be 2 pi over 3. That is the final answer of this question. The main problem in this question is if you are not going to make a correct diagram for tangent line, then how can you check the gradient of tangent line will be positive or negative? Please remember the gradient of tangent will be negative, not positive. Not positive. Otherwise, you can keep plus minus sign with this term as well to checking you have to put plus sign or minus sign at the end of the gradient. Perfect. All right, check it.